Hey guys, a couple of announcements and stuff later in the video, but first the battle. This was against MistPhameMedia, and he has recently got a lot of subscribers. He only started a couple of weeks ago, so good quality videos, good narration. Go check him out. He does, I presume, advanced map hacking and stuff like that. So if you like that sort of thing, I would definitely recommend him. He does a lot of 5th gen and decent amount of 4th gen. So anyway, this was a themed battle for KwandoRen66's tourney, which you needed to use a theme team. My theme team was in fact Ben 10 aliens. So as you'll see, Stinkfly is one of the original 10, and I thought Ben 10 was fitting since my other part of this YouTube channel is Ben 10 Alien Force Cosmic Destruction Walkthrough, Ultimate Alien Cosmic Destruction Walkthrough. Anyway, as the battle commences, I go for the super effective Bug Buzz, and he goes for the Thunder Wave, takes me out. Well, what am I saying? Takes me out. And then I take the Grumpig out. Then, predicting a Thunderbolt, I switch into Lantern, which he makes the great play of switching into Raichu. And the Focus Blast does a lot of damage. And in this battle, I play one of the... as pretty much as you would as if you had just started the game, like I played a couple of years back. And partly because I was doing other stuff at the same time, I was watching TV and watching stuff on the computer, which, while playing Pokemon, does split your, a concentration on various things. So here I should have gone straight into Frostlass on the predicted second Focus Blast after seeing it does over half damage. That would be the natural instinct for any normal person to do, but unfortunately I played dumb, and by Specs Frostlass, is able to do anything. Of course, Ripjaws is reference to Ripjaws, the lantern thing, has a lantern thing, and what was that one that I switched? Oh, Frostlass is Big Chill because it's a ghost type that breathes fire, so Big Chill was a fitting type for Frostlass. I switch into my Yanmega here just for the sake of Death Fodder. I don't know, I keep a lot of things, I keep on switching them out thinking it's going to go for different moves or something. But anyway, I go into Forearms Machamp. That's a pretty obvious reference. Machamp has forearms, forearms has forearms. But I forget that No Guard gives 100% accuracy to both players. So, unfortunately, I get put asleep, and that isn't good because I can't take too many Flare Blitz, and I wanted to hit it with a Stone Edge, take it out on a hit. But unfortunately, that's not what happens. I have slept for one turn so far. This should be my second turn, which is nice because I presume I can wake up here. And here, Golduck does a Psychic, and it does more than I expected. Since Golduck, though it does look like a Psychic, Golduck Psyduck, as his name would say, is a Psychic Duck, but it's not actually part Psychic. But Starmie is, so I don't get that. I think they made the mistake there. Psyduck should be part Psychic. But anyway, that's a lot of damage as if it was Stab. So I'm presuming it's Specs. And I want to keep my Machamp, if just not for Sleep Fodder or just Death Fodder. I don't really care. I wasn't concentrating, I said, but that's not really an excuse. He played very well. Predicts my switches pretty nicely, like that Raichu switch, which was able to take out one of my walls, which have become very useful against his Rapidash, and as you'll see, this Arcanine. And his theme was farmyard animal, so dog obviously puts in herds sheeps, so it's a farmyard animal. Grumpig obviously pig, Rapidash horse. Yeah, a lot of his guys were NU, UU, and some of my guys were OU. So considering that, he played really well, or I just played really, really bad. So I go to Machamp here, just for the sake of going into it. It can't really do anything. It's asleep, and the Flare Blitz is going to take me out. So I'm presuming it's physical Arcanine, especially defensive, since that Thunderbolt Specs did crap damage. But Frostlass isn't really that offensive. Only base 80 special attack. which is quite low for being a BL. It's really not that powerful. Maybe go for spikes and stuff like that, but that's pretty much all I can think. Here I'll make dumb play Fire Blast. It's my most powerful move against the Arcanine. Stab plus divided by 2 makes it 90 base power, where Vacuum Wave Stab is 60 and Grass Knot is not very effective, even though Arcanine may be heavy's max base 60. So overall, Fire Blast was the best play, but really I should have gone into my Terra Spin Torterra here, which though the Fire Blast would have done a lot of damage, Earthquake would be a solid knockout after the Flare Blitz recoil. But that's not what I do. I go for the Nasty Plot, predicting a switch, which is nice, but the Toxic plus Life Orb damage is doing a considerable amount. Now, Grass Knot is obvious, and I thought he was Scarfed, but he isn't, so that's good. Now, a slight tangent here. I am going to talk about I didn't upload on Sunday just because I didn't have much time. And secondly, my marathon battle of number 23 isn't uploading properly, so I'm going to upload 24 today, which I probably narrated about a couple months ago, and then I'll upload 23 when possible. So, sorry about that. 2 battles in one day, I consider that a good thing. Secondly, for any new subscribers, this is how I talk. If you want to message me about anything, just go on for it. If you want to battle me, Skype Omnimon21. Yeah. So here I go for the Vacuum Wave, and it seemed the smart move at the right time, and it seems a smart move currently, but I do survive on 7 hit points on 99 HP, so I must have got minimum damage there. And so if I went for the Fire Blast, it would be 30 base more power, which may have taken Arcanine out, and if not taken it out, when I switched into my Torterra here, I could have gone for the Synthesis and gone back to full health, recovering the Flare Blitz damage, which he would take from the recoil. And so, yeah, I didn't go for the Synthesis here, because I predicted a Morning Sun, but I should have gone for it, and then gone for the Earthquake the next turn, and it probably would have paid off in the long run, but that's not what I do. I'm losing quite considerably here. I only have this Torterra and Frostlass, while he has, well, his half-health Torterra and half-health Frostlass, where he has his full-health Rapidash and a full-health unknown Pokemon at the moment. So, Rapidash is easily going to be able to come in, Flare Blitz out the Torterra, though I am max defense, pretty much max defense, max HP. Not quite, but decent enough. Here the Synthesis would have been helpful if I was at full health. Even if I didn't survive, the extra recoil damage would have been nice. So yeah, basically I'm making up loads of excuses for bad plays. I just wasn't at my peak at this battle, and in tourneys you should always be at your peak, considerably more than if it's just a normal fun battle. So, though this was fun, since it is themed and it's random guys that I made in about 10 minutes, this team. We were the first people to battle, so maybe loads of people haven't battled even yet now, which is about a week later. So here, my Spec Shadow Ball, and Rapidash is base 80 special defense, which of course isn't high, but even with Stab and Specs, it doesn't take it out, and Flare Blitz is an easy knockout, and even after recoil here, he doesn't get knocked out, so it's 2-0. His last guy was a Miltank, so I was locked in Shadow Ball, so even if I got a crit or something, I would have lost. Good game. Infernape name was Heat Blast, I forgot to mention, and Torterra was Terra Spin. So, anyway, I'll see you in the near future.